know what the most powerful skill in dating is? It's not looking good. It's not sending the perfect text. It's empathy, being able to sense what the other person is feeling. Because people don't just remember what you said, they remember how you made them feel. Think back to the people who really made an impact on you, whether in dating or friendships. Chances are it wasn't just their words or their looks, it was something deeper. It was how you fell in their presence. That invisible thread that makes you feel seen, heard, and valued. That's empathy. And in the world of modern dating, it's the secret ingredient that transforms everyday interactions into real, lasting connections. Why is empathy so important? Empathy means understanding the feelings behind the words. In dating, this is crucial because communication isn't just about what's said, it's about what's felt. Imagine two people sitting across a table, sharing stories from their day. One person talks about a stressful experience at work. The other could simply nod and move on, or they could pause and tune in to the emotion behind those words. When you show empathy, the other person feels valued. They feel like you're not just hearing their story, you're feeling it with them. Let's break it down with a simple example. Imagine you had a bad day. Someone hears you out and says, "Don't worry about it. Do you feel better?" Not really. It feels dismissive, as if your feelings don't matter. But if they say, "Wow, that sounds tough. I get it," suddenly you feel seen. Your experience is validated and you're no longer alone in it. That's the power of empathy. It turns an ordinary moment into an extraordinary one. So, how does empathy actually improve dating? It works on several levels, quietly shaping the connection between you and your partner. First, empathy builds trust. When you show empathy, the other person thinks, "This person really gets me." That's the foundation of trust. Trust isn't built through grand gestures or dramatic declarations. It's built in those small moments where you truly tune in to what the other person is feeling. Picture this. Your partner comes home exhausted, clearly worn out by a tough day. Instead of brushing it off with, "Forget it, it's no big deal," you pause and say, "Yeah, that sounds exhausting. I understand why you feel that way." Suddenly, the walls start to come down. They feel safer with you, more willing to open up, and more likely to trust you with their vulnerabilities. Empathy also makes you more attractive. It's not just about physical attraction or clever banter. Empathy creates warmth. People feel drawn to those who make them feel safe and understood. When you respond to someone's excitement or joy by sharing in it, smiling, cheering them on, matching their energy, you're showing that you care about what matters to them. If they're excited about something and you share their excitement, it makes the connection stronger. It's like saying, "Your happiness matters to me." That's irresistibly attractive. Empathy deepens communication. Surface level conversation is easy. "How was your day?" "Fine, thanks." But empathy takes it deeper. Instead of asking, "How was your day?" ask, "What made you happiest today?" Or "What was hardest for you?" That goes deeper. It invites real sharing. It signals that you care about their inner world, not just the highlights reel. Meaningful communication is the glue that holds relationships together, and empathy is what makes it possible. So, how do you practice empathy in dating? It's not just a feeling, it's a set of actions. Here are 3 simple ways to bring empathy into your dating life. First, listen before responding. Most people listen while planning their reply. Real empathy means stopping, listening fully, then responding. When your partner is talking, don't think, "What should I say next?" Just be present. Notice their words, their tone, their body language. Embrace the silence that follows, letting them finish their thought before you jump in. This kind of listening is rare but it's powerful. It says, I'm here for you and I'm focused on what you're saying. Second, reflect the feeling. Look past the words and reflect the emotion behind them. If they say work was crazy today, that's not just information, it's stress. If you respond with, sounds like you had a really overwhelming day, that's empathy. You're acknowledging the emotion, not just the facts. This reflection helps your partner feel understood and supported, especially when dealing with tough emotions. Third, put yourself in their shoes. See it from their point of view, not just yours. Instead of saying, I wouldn't be upset about that, try, I can see why that would matter to you. Empathy is about stepping outside your own perspective and imagining how things feel for the other person. It's about curiosity and compassion, about genuinely wanting to know what their experience is like. Let's look at empathy in action with a few short scenarios that show the difference between a dismissive response and an empathetic one. Scenario 1. Your partner says, my friend treated me badly. The wrong response is, forget it, who cares? This shuts down the conversation and leaves your partner feeling alone. The right response is, I can tell that hurt you. It must have been really upsetting. Here you're recognizing their pain and offering a space for them to share more. Scenario 2. Your partner says, my job interview went terribly. The wrong response, don't worry, next time will be better. While intended to reassure, this skips over the immediate feelings of disappointment and frustration. The right response is, that sounds rough. Do you want to talk about it? I'm here to listen. This approach acknowledges their feelings, shows you care, and invites further conversation. These moments might seem small, but they add up. Each time you choose empathy, you're strengthening the bond between you and your partner. You're building a relationship where both people feel heard, valued, and safe to be themselves. Empathy isn't just a trick or a tactic, it's a way of being. It's about approaching every interaction with curiosity and care. It's about remembering that the person across from you has a whole inner world you can never fully know, but you can try to understand. And in dating, that makes all the difference. Let's go deeper into the practical side. What does empathy look like in everyday dating situations? Imagine you're on a first date and your date shares a story about something that's important to them. Maybe it's a passion, a challenge, or a dream for the future. You have a choice. You can nod and move on, or you can ask a follow-up question that shows you're interested. That sounds amazing. What got you interested in that? Or, wow, that must have been tough. How did you handle it? These questions invite more sharing and they signal that you care about their experiences. Empathy is also crucial during disagreements. In dating, conflicts are inevitable, but empathy can turn a heated argument into an opportunity for growth. Instead of defending your point of view, pause and ask yourself, what is my partner feeling right now? What do they need? Maybe they need reassurance, understanding, or simply to be heard. When you reflect their feelings, I can see that this is really frustrating for you. The tension eases. The conversation becomes less about winning and more about connecting. One of the most powerful aspects of empathy is its ability to heal. When someone feels hurt, lonely, or rejected, empathy offers comfort. It says, you're not alone. I'm with you. In dating, this can be the difference between a relationship that fizzles out and one that grows deeper over time. Think about the people you trust most. Chances are they're the ones who listen, who care, who make you feel understood. That's the kind of connection empathy creates. Let's talk about the barriers to empathy. Sometimes it's hard to be empathetic, especially when you're tired, stressed, or distracted. It's easy to slip into autopilot responses or to focus on your own needs. But empathy is a skill, and like any skill, it gets stronger with practice. The more you choose to listen, reflect, and put yourself in the other person's shoes, the easier it becomes. Over time, you'll notice that your relationships feel richer, your conversations more meaningful, and your dating experiences more fulfilling. Empathy also helps you navigate rejection and disappointment in dating. When things don't work out, it's tempting to close off or become defensive. But empathy for yourself and the other person can transform the experience. Instead of blaming or judging, you can say, I understand that this is hard for both of us. This self compassion helps you move forward with resilience and kindness. Now, let's revisit the 3 ways to practice empathy in dating with more practical examples. Listening before responding is all about giving your full attention. When your partner shares something important, put your phone away, make eye contact, and focus on their words. Notice the little details, the way they pause, the emotion in their voice. Resist the urge to jump in with advice or your own stories. Just listen. Sometimes the best thing you can do is simply be present. Reflecting the feeling is about naming the emotion you sense. If your partner says, I'm so tired of everything going wrong at work, you might respond, it sounds like you're really frustrated. This reflection doesn't solve the problem, but it helps your partner feel understood. It opens the door for deeper sharing. Often, people just want to know that you get it. Putting yourself in their shoes requires imagination and openness. Ask yourself, if I were in their situation, how would I feel? Even if you wouldn't react the same way, honor their experience. Say, I might not understand completely, but I can see why you'd feel that way. This approach builds empathy and respect even when you don't agree. Empathy isn't about perfection. You won't always get it right, and that's okay. What matters is your intention to understand, to care, to connect. Each time you practice empathy, you're sending a message. You matter to me. And in dating, that message is everything. Empathy also extends to yourself. Dating can be challenging with ups and downs, excitement and disappointment. Practice empathy for your own feelings. Notice when you're anxious, nervous, or hopeful. Be gentle with yourself. The more you understand your own emotions, the better you'll be at understanding others. As soon as you move forward in your dating journey, remember, empathy is the fastest way to someone's heart. Listening fully, reflecting feelings, and putting yourself in their shoes, that's what creates magic in dating. Because people connect deeply with those who truly understand them. It's not about being perfect or having all the answers. It's about showing up, tuning in, and caring deeply. So, if this message reminded you of the power of empathy in dating, don't forget to subscribe. In the next videos, I'll share common communication mistakes people make and the strategies that actually strengthen bonds. Together, we'll learn how to build deeper, healthier connections, one empathetic moment at a time. Join me, and let's build deeper, healthier connections together. Empathy isn't just a skill for dating, it's a skill for life. It's the foundation of every great relationship. Practice it, nurture it, and watch as your connections transform. After all, people won't always remember your words, but they'll never forget how you made them feel.